Hello everyone, Earl here, and today I'm going to talk about something that's been a bane to most Americans for years, the lowly gas can. And I'm going to tell you how you can fix pretty much any store-bought gas can to actually work properly. Now I'm not going to go into a detailed problem description here because that would be like explaining why a cheeseburger tastes better than a cow pie. It's self-evident, and besides that everybody else already goes into that and you already know why. So these are two gas cans. This one here is about 20 years old. It works excellent. This is a gas can that I just bought at Walmart for about 10 bucks just today, and it's a piece of, well, garbage, as you all know. This one was designed by engineers. This one was designed by bureaucrats. It is not vented, and that's the biggest problem here. So we're going to fix that today. And all you need to do that is a what's-a-majig and a thingamadoodle. The what's-a-majig is optional, as I'll describe in a little bit. These are available in pretty much any hardware store. Just ask for the miscellaneous crap aisle and they'll point you right to them. This happens to be an M10 lock washer, and this is a back seat valve drain. Now I realize there's a lot of videos out there on how to solve this problem, and I want to describe why I am doing it this way. So, what is the purpose of a gas can? What does it need to do to operate properly? Well, one, it needs to pour, and in order to pour, it needs a vent. Anybody with a cursory understanding of fluid dynamics knows that. Most anybody over the age of 14 probably understands why that is. Our government bureaucrats apparently don't. So you need a vent. And the other thing that you need to be able to do is to seal it up. It needs to be airtight. If it's not airtight, it's useless as a gasoline storage container. The reason for that is, well, one, you don't want it to stink of gas. But two, because gasoline needs to be stored in a pressurized container, otherwise it goes bad very quickly. Now some people have suggested drilling a hole in it and putting in a valve core, a valve stem with the core removed. I don't like that approach because valve stems are rubber, usually EPDM rubber, and EPDM does not withstand gasoline. I want something that is completely gasoline safe. All the materials in this can do not degrade with gasoline, obviously. It's a gas can. And also, what doesn't degrade is brass. This is a brass seal. If I thread this open, you can see here that there's a hole that opens up, and then the seat here is brass against brass. And this seals very securely. You don't have to tighten it down much at all. It is airtight, and this little thing costs about $2.49. And this lock washer is optional. There are other ways of locking it so that it doesn't turn. I'm just going to use this at the moment. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory how this works at this point. We need to choose where to put the vent on here. This is a 2-gallon container and the plastic is pretty flimsy. It's not really suitable for a vent like this necessarily, but I'll use it for demonstration purposes. It's pretty obvious where the vent needs to be, near the top and near the back, so somewhere around here. I prefer not to go into the knit line of the mold, but I don't have much choice in this one. The only place that's really thick enough is right around here. Because you hold it like this, I don't want to put it here. It'll cut in my hand, so I'm going to put it down here. And this plastic, I hope, is thick enough for the threads to hold. So to drill a hole, you need your machine rotator and your double helically cut precision cylinder. I'm just going to use this 3/8 inch drill bit instead. This is a 1/8 inch drain. I don't know why it takes a bit that size. I'm not a plumber, but that's what it takes. You could use a tap and die set to thread the hole, but I mean, really, this is HDPE plastic. It's not that tough. The brass will thread right through it. Just drill a hole the right size, which in this case is 3/8 inch. And because these new crappy nozzles very rarely have a screen on them, you should probably check and make sure that none of those plastic filings went into the can. Fortunately, the plastic does look pretty thick here, so I think I'll be okay just threading this in, and it shouldn't strip out. And this is where that optional M10 lock washer comes in. It's the right size for this, so I'm just going to pop it onto the fitting and thread it into the plastic. Now, there are other ways to prevent this from turning. I am just going to try to use this lock washer. It's not perfect, but it will help. It really isn't needed. You can very easily get by without it entirely, but I'm just going to put it on there for good measure. And there you go. You have a vent in your gas can. You can just crack this open to pour and snug it up when you're done. Very convenient, and it seals airtight. This is a really handy solution. You don't have to worry about any plastic deteriorating, any rubber deteriorating, anything like that. And it only cost me well under $3 for parts, plus the can. I really like that solution. So let's now talk about this. There's a lot of people that have different methods of fixing these guys, and there's a whole bunch of different types, so it's not worth your time to really watch a video describing how to do this to any particular type, but for any of you who stick around, I'm just going to show you this particular one. Most manufacturers intentionally put some sort of defeat device in these so that as a consumer you can bypass them. On my 5-gallon can, this thing broke the first use. It's a different design, but something inside broke the first use, so I no longer have to turn it to open it, which is good. In this particular design, all you have to do is pop this tab up, slip it around, and you're done. Now, you don't have to worry about it. It will open up just fine. Some people recommend pulling out the insides and stopping it with a cork or something. I really don't like that. It is very important that your gas can is airtight. And this has all the seals in place. It will keep it airtight. It can tip over, it won't spill. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It is annoying that you have to press this in to pour. It's very spill prone that way, but you can't have everything in life, and this is good enough. It now pours properly, it seals, it's vented, and I'm happy with this gas can. So I'm going to put this guy together and call it complete. Yes, you can have a gas can that still works. It's very easy to do, and that is my solution. There's lots of solutions out there. If you have another solution that you think is better, go ahead and put it in the comments. But this is Neural, and thanks for watching.